Hello everyone, I am Dyucrane, and in this video, I'm going to be 1. Addressing Xenos' concerns about targeting, 2. Showing the targeting options that the game already has, and 3. Showing an example on the final verse, normal mode. Xeno and others are complaining about the targeting in Q40, but it doesn't necessarily have to be Q40, the hardest mode the final verse has to offer. It could be normal mode or anything in between. People in his chat say they use macros, and I agree with Xeno that you don't have to create a macro. Xeno says that it's unacceptable and wants the game to be better. Although it's always better for the game to be better, in the case of targeting, the game doesn't need to be better. It already has all the resources that you need, which I'll show you later. He also says that you can't target an enemy if they're not on the screen. This is true only if there's no connection to the target, meaning you don't have them on your enmity list. You don't need mods or macros or anything fancy. Targeting can be done with the scroll wheel in character configuration, control settings, mouse. These are all the mouse wheel settings that you can adjust. For me, I use mouse wheel scrolling to cycle through enemies, and I hold shift while scrolling to go through the enmity list. Now, cycle enemies far to near and near to far. These terms will give you the wrong idea of how it works, so I'll explain it. Near to far just means left to right, and far to near means right to left. For example, see these training dummies? We're gonna name them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when I scroll down, it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, depending on the camera angle, the order of targets is gonna change. So now it's gonna be 3, 2, 4, 1, 5. But that doesn't really matter for this fight because there's only 2 targets until an ad appears. Now, if you don't want to use your mouse wheel for whatever reason, you can go to keybinds, and there's a whole tab dedicated just for targeting. If you're only using tab targeting, then you're just complaining because of your own ignorance. The best one for you, Xeno, is cycle through enmity list, which is here. It could be up or down. I would say go for down if you're only using one button, but you're gonna need one of these to make your life easier. Because it seems that your only problem is that when you press tab, you're expecting it to change targets. Well, let me tell you, pressing this button will always make it change targets as long as they're on your enmity list, which is on the left side of your screen. You could also buy an ultra-wide monitor so you can zoom out more if you want to keep using tab targeting. There are solutions available to you. You're just, dare I say, too comfortable, stuck in your boomer mentality, not willing to change anything yourself, and want the game to change when the resources are already in the game. Now, I will be showing you an example of scroll through enmity list in the final verse on normal mode, solo on warrior. Obviously you don't have to watch the whole thing, but it's to prove that there's nothing wrong with the targeting in this game. And it also serves as a practice for when I want to solo this deep dungeon from floors 1 to 100 for some silly title. Alright, so you are correct in saying that you can't target something that's not on the screen. No matter how much I scroll, there will be no target until I reach a certain threshold. Now this threshold, in my opinion, is pretty lenient. The nameplates don't have to be on the screen for you to cycle through targets. So tab targeting not working for you, you just need better camera placement. However, you can switch targets without even looking at them, which I will demonstrate. This method is especially good for you, Xeno, because, well, you're not even paying attention to mechanics in the first place. Because you have someone in your ear telling you where to go.
What number?
2.
Okay, thank you.
Horizontal. Up. Up close to the left. Vertical. To the left far. Left far. Spine lash. I'm just gonna cut to the end because it just loops the mechanics that have already been shown. Oh, I'm messing up my rotation, but it's fine. It's whatever. But as you can see from the video, you can switch targets without even looking at the boss. You can't use Primal Ren. I'll go ahead and pop up an ad to see how the targeting is. Or I could just kill it. Yeah, fuck it. It just baffles me that this game has been out for more than 10 years. You've been playing it for more than 10 years. And yet, these settings have been in the game since the beginning. And you're not utilizing anything. You don't even know these settings exist. You might know all there is to know about tanks, but you don't even know all there is to know about the game you're playing. A game that you claim to love.